Today we're going to talk about lifestyle and how you can create and should create a lifestyle that you actually want to live. Welcome to our Coffee Talkie Show. This is episode number 4 and welcome.
And so we are here with our coffee if you're only listening to us, and we hope you're having your coffee too, so you could
have tea if you want, or just water
or juice or whatever you want. But we're here on the Coffee Talkie Show, and let's start.
Yes. So maybe before we start, let's just talk a little bit about what a lifestyle is. Okay?
Yes.
So
lifestyle can be, I think, everything in your life, because it's the way you live, it's the way you dress, it's the way you talk, it's the way you express yourself, it's the way you travel, it's your home, it's your work, it's
the way you choose to live.
It's the way you choose to live.
Yes, and I emphasize the word choose because it is our choice.
Yes.
Okay? And let's go back to living abroad. When we live in another country, then we adopt a different lifestyle than we used to before because we live in a...
By definition, because we change something in the formula, right?
Yes. So let's talk about the things that we change when we move abroad. For example,
we change language.
Yeah.
We change culture. We change clothes. We change weather. We change friends.
We didn't change the weather.
No, but we are adapting to new weather.
Yeah, so this, the weather is not a part of lifestyle, but we adopt our way of dressing, for example, to the new weather, and this affects our lifestyle.
Yeah.
And culture, for example, when you live in a new country and there's a different culture, then you have to adapt yourself to the local culture, okay? Maybe act in a way that is a bit different than what you used to.
Yes, and I think also, like, if we take, for example, homes, as you know, or if it's the first show you're listening to, we are both originally from Israel, currently living in France, and France is known, at least Paris, is known to have smaller houses than in Israel. So when you're moving, and I know we had this discussion also with ladies that are coming from the US to Europe, so big houses, having to change the lifestyle to small houses. So you actually have to learn to live in a different environment,
in a smaller
place. So
maybe with less stuff.
Yes.
And so, minimalism is one sort of lifestyle. And
and also
you don't have to go there, but you have to adapt yourself and your way of living.
Yeah, it might be the other way around as well. Like you might come from Europe and moving to the US, and then you have to adapt to having everything big and a lot of stuff. Like
go big.
And I think it's also about the possibility to change, and we talk a lot about embracing change in our show, because if we look at this idea of home, so if you had a home back home, if you had your home, your style, your way of doing things, you had your furnitures, your decoration, everything was suiting for this, and you probably have done it a couple of years ago and you lived there for a couple of years, and now you moved, and you can decide if you want to keep on the same style,
home decoration
style, or if you want to adopt another style that suits you better right now in your current life, because you made a change. So I think it's about embracing those things.
It's embracing the change and adapting yourself to the new location, but I think as well, and it's very important, to bring yourself, your style, your way of doing and seeing things into this new lifestyle, okay? Because let's look at home decoration. We said a lot that it's very important to bring the things that makes you feel home and homey feeling, and you know, that you really like in your house as, you know, home styling. And it's important to bring those to make your new place a home. Okay, you don't have to change all the decoration, you know, and the style that you like. Okay, for example, if you like very modern style, you know, minimalistic, a lot of white, then it's not because Parisian apartments have a more, you know, classy style that you need to go all in on that. You can, you know, combine styles, and forgive me, gods of fashion and style and design in the world, but you can combine style and bring yourself to this new style and let them blend together, make it fun and you.
Yeah. And like we talked about it before, and we'll share it with you. Like, this is what I love about the Coffee Talkie Show, because we literally bring you in our coffee talks and what we're discussing. And there is like this connection between our style and our personality. And we just talked about it, and it comes back again, because I'm like, it is combined, because at the end of the day, or at the beginning of the day, we are who we are, and we can change that. I don't say like it's that thing, but if we want to talk about lifestyle, then it has to come with being ourselves, the understanding, matching our personality to our lifestyle.
I think maybe we could talk a little bit about fashion. We are not fashion experts.
No.
Not at all. But
I try to dress up nicely for today's show.
It's easy to, you know, talk about fashion and style because it's very known, and I guess you've heard about styling and stylish people and out of style and stylist, and it's all around the fashion world. So, and many people use styling in fashion to make a statement, for example, or, you know, to show something or to feel something. But I think that it works best when it matches your personality, and this statement that you want to go out there and say to the world matches actually who you are as a person and what you believe in and your values and all the things that we talk about, you know, your core self. Because imagine a ridiculous situation of a woman that wears an Armani dress or a Dior dress that costs, I don't know, a fortune, wanting to make a statement, but her personality is like believing in hugging trees and, you know, being naked and loving nature, and that it doesn't match, and the message that goes out there is not aligned, you know, with what she thinks and believes. And so this style doesn't suit her and doesn't serve her.
No.
Okay, and we want to, you know, create a style, whether it's fashion-wise or, you know, home styling or a lifestyle that actually serves us.
Okay.
Okay? So let's style Gal a little bit. Okay, so I'm kidding. That's not the purpose of this show, because what we talk here is not fashion, obviously.
Obviously, we're not about fashion, and for those of you who are listening, you cannot see us, but I guess you can check the YouTube link if you want to see what we wore today. But fashion is not our thing, and you know, it's funny because I was just saying to a friend the other day that I always find myself behind trends and fashion. Like, I discovered the skinny jeans 5 years after it got out, and like I thought that high waists were horrible when it went out, and now I cannot think of wearing anything else. So yeah, I always discover fashion, but there are things that I don't like about fashion. I'm not gonna go into it, but like I really don't like. I don't understand the trends. I don't understand why people are why do they think it's stylish, but it's their thing. And I think style is a lot about taste, then we need to find what suits us best for everything. So, because whatever we're doing, if it's what we like how we are dressed, or what we say, or how we say things, or how our home is, or what are our hobbies, how do we spend our spare time, all of those things should be about us and what we think is the best option and the best thing that serves us, because it's a matter of taste.
And it's also not about trends, for example, okay? Because in fashion and in style, there's some kinds of trends, and you don't have to wear it just because it's trendy.
No, but I don't think it's about trends when we talk about lifestyle, but it's about phases of life.
Okay, we can,
So it's similar to trends, because like you might want to live right now a certain lifestyle that suits you best right now, and in a year time, in 6 months time, in 10 years, you will want to do something else because it will suit you best. And it comes back to questioning, what do we do? Why do we do it? We're all about questions.
And how it serves us. When I talked about trends, I meant more like, it's not because others are doing this that it suits me as well. And when you live in a new country, and even if you've lived there for years now, you want to try sometimes, and it's natural to try and act, adopt a lifestyle like the person around you, but maybe it doesn't suit you. And I have to share with you something that happened to me yesterday. I got invited to a picnic with some moms from the school and the kids, but it was like at 6:30 in the evening, and it didn't suit me, okay, because I thought that it was a time for dinner, then calm time, bath, and go to bed. And I told the mom that invited me that, oh, that's super nice for inviting me, thank you, I'll come to, say hi, but I won't stay long because I don't want to stay out late with the girls, and that's it. And I was like, I wanted to see what is it that they do and how French mom are acting, at the beginning of summer, and and I got to this picnic with my girl, and I felt so far off what feels good for me, okay? And they were all sitting there and doing picnic and having things to eat that I don't like or don't approve, or that's another topic. So I sat there and I felt so far from myself, and after 10 minutes I said, well, okay, I tried it, it's not for me, moving on. I don't want to adapt this way of living and doing things. It doesn't work for me right now. Maybe in 2 years, I don't know, when I'll be more French, it will work for me, but right now it doesn't, so I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
And it's about, going back, it's about being true to who you are and what serves you best. Because it could have served, a way of, connecting with other people, socializing, maybe know some new friends, for me, for my daughter. It could have served something in my life.
Yeah.
Okay? But as I saw it, it didn't. It didn't serve, a bigger purpose. So I just said, thank you, it's late, I'm going home. And like, I on one hand, I was kind of disappointed that I didn't, took the opportunity to socialize and meet new people, because I wanted to do that. But on the other hand, it doesn't suit me and it doesn't serve me like I want it to be.
Yeah. So, first of all, it's an amazing example, and I think that everyone can relate to that because we are always connected to situations in life where we feel more like ourselves and some that we don't. And I think as expats, when we move abroad, we're dealing with a lot of those, and it never goes away. Like even if you recently moved, you're planning to move, or you lived abroad for many years, you will still have to deal with situations that you're like, is it me? Is it the best thing that I can do? And sometimes, it's okay to say, I'm gonna do it because it serves other purposes.
Yeah.
That I need to, they're not the best for me right now, but I need them.
But I see the bigger picture.
I see the bigger picture, and it's fine as well. And I think if we're honest about it, and I think this is maybe the core value that we're talking about every single week here, is be you and be honest about it. Be honest to yourself, be honest about it to others. Say, you know what, I went to the picnic with you this week because I know you really like it. What about next week we're going to a wine bar because this is more what I like. And people will have to combine, and it's okay. You need to find ways to compromise or to fit in.
Yes, but in a way that serves you, okay?
Yes, in a way.
If you want to fit in just because you want to be French, then it doesn't serve you, okay? So you'll act like them, but you're not gonna feel
like them. I'll tell you something that is from my younger past. Maayan almost spilled the coffee for those of you who don't see us. When I was living in London for a couple of years, being a student, and you're like having the best time of your life, being a student in London, how amazing it is. But one of the things that I remember myself being really putting an effort to do that was when we were going out to dress up like the British ladies. And the British ladies, it's like freezing outside, it's 2 degrees, and they will wear very short dresses, very high heels, usually no tights under the dresses, they go like this, and no purse, no coat, because we don't want to, we're a student, we didn't have money to pay for the locker rooms. So I would go, I remember I don't remember which party it was probably a birthday of a friend or something, put this very small dress, those very, very high heels, and I was freezing until we arrived to the party. And then I was happy because I didn't have to carry anything and I didn't have to pay for the locker. But this moment since I left the house and I arrived to the party, I was like, what on earth did you thought to yourself? You're going to be sick as hell tomorrow. You're not British. and I really remember saying this, and I remember a lot of discussion with those British girls. Some of them were very good friends of mine. I love you. And I remember talking, they were like, God, but it's not that cold. I was like, I don't know about you, but my legs are blue right now, so it is cold.
Tight.
And I'm sharing you this story right now because it made me think of the fact that I wanted to be like everyone else. Now, I was 20 years old back then. I didn't ask myself the big questions, okay, that I'm asking now. But I wanted to be like everyone else. I wanted to fit in and to feel like I'm part of this madness, but in a good way. And let's be fair, I had excellent times. And I don't think I lost myself in the process. I just made fun of myself while doing it. So it was my instinct telling me something's not the way it's supposed to be. But if I'll have to look at it now, I don't try to like I want to fit in, but in ways that it serves me
Yeah.
and my well-being and my health before everyone else. Because if I'll meet friends that, let's say, are doing crazy stuff that I don't relate to, I will be like, okay, well, we're probably not the right connection right now.
And you know, sometimes the best way to know is to actually try those things and see if it fits you. Because you might think, I'll never wear this, or I'll never do this, or I will never be able to act this way. But until you try it, you will never know. Maybe it's the best thing that will happen to you. You don't know that. And you know, part of having a growth mindset is trying new things, is getting out of your comfort zone in all areas of your life, you know, all areas of style, whether it's fashion, home styling, lifestyle, cooking, eating.
Yeah.
You can try new things and it's amazing, and you can hate those things as well and suffer while doing them, but at least you tried. And this way, and it's the only way to know whether something fits you or not. Okay, like when you're shopping, until you try the dress, you don't know if it fits you. It might look like it fits you, but actually it doesn't. It might look too big, but actually it's the perfect fit. You don't judge something just by looking at it or thinking about it, or you know. This way you will miss so many opportunities and things that you might discover. For example, that you actually like, you know, going out with friends on a Tuesday evening in the middle of the week. You thought you were responsible and you don't do that, and because you have many things, but you actually enjoy it and it serves you. You know, right now it serves the lifestyle that you're creating. Okay, the new lifestyle that you might want for yourself, and it doesn't matter if it's because you just moved abroad or you moved abroad 10 years ago, but you want to change your lifestyle. That's totally fine. Okay, we're flexible, moving all the time, and try new things. You know, we went like a couple of years ago together to a styling workshop.
Sure.
Okay, true story.
True story.
And we were like, yeah, my style is jeans and t-shirts, and I know my style. I know what fits me best. And, you know, very narrow-minded, fixed mindset. But then we discovered, like the lady, she made us try new things. And we actually liked some of those.
Yeah.
Not all of those.
It's fine.
You know, she was like, wow, that really suits you. And I'm like, yeah, never wearing this again. But, you know, I couldn't have imagined myself trying something like this outside of this workshop. And it was an amazing experience.
I think it's about embracing experiences. And lifestyle, a positive lifestyle. What happened? Don't die. I don't...
Sorry.
So, I was saying, I'll try to remember what it is. I think lifestyle and positive lifestyle, it's about embracing experiences. And it's about trying things in your life. And by definition, when we move abroad, you already said to yourself, I'm going on this adventure. I'm going on a different lifestyle than probably most of your friends from back home, or you might be the only one of your family moving. Like, this is not our case. Our family moved a lot, but we tried different things all the time. We tried different careers, we tried different schools, we tried different hobbies, and we always give it a try. But I think if we go back to lifestyle, and finding the lifestyle that suits us best and that serves us best, it's about experiences.
Yeah, and you know, putting this fixed mindset aside and, like you said, experiencing. For example, let's look at lifestyle. If you move to Spain and your lifestyle, the way that you want to live is, eating dinner at 6:30 because that's how you used to do it, and then you go out at 6:30 and you want to go to a restaurant eating dinner, you won't be able to eat anything because that's the lifestyle there is different, okay? So they do have a siesta in the middle of the day, so you can try this, but
you have to.
You will be miserable trying to do only the things that you're used to and the lifestyle that you think is the only way for you to live. And actually, that's a sentence that you should throw out the window. This is the way it is, and this is how I want, and this is it, and that's it. Okay? Take this sentence, throw it out, because it doesn't serve you, actually.
Yeah. So what can serve you is embracing a lifestyle that you think of, and you're like, okay, I like it. I adopt who I am from back home with where I'm living right now. We talked about it on our workshop as well. It's about being international.
Yeah.
Because the fact that we always said, too Israeli for the Europeans, too French for the Israeli, but I actually have an American accent that I don't know where I took from, and some people think I'm Australian because I love this, whatever,
And you dress like an English girl
in
Paris.
Paris.
Who are you with a flip-flop? Are you Israeli? Are you French? Are you British? Are you Australian? Who are you?
I'm Gal.
Yeah, hi.
Nice to meet you.
That's the best answer you could give to someone that asks you, so what are you? Are you French? Are you American? Are you Spanish? Are you Italian? It doesn't matter, okay? Be you. If you wanna, eat tacos, dress like a Parisian girl, party like a British girl, and drink like a Russian girl, yay, good for you. If this is what you want, it doesn't matter what you
I'll give you a funny example because I just had to deal with it at the pub last weekend. How do you eat your burgers or your pizzas? Okay, so, I know most people, you take the burger in your hand and you eat the burger, or you cut the pizza into slices and you take a slice and you eat. This is how I eat pizzas and burgers, okay? But then I saw someone eating a burger with knife and fork.
Oh, yeah,
I looked at them and I was like, what? What are you trying to do? It's not even possible, to properly cut it, everything falls from the side, you look stupid, I make fun of it.
I sometimes eat pizza without my fork.
Yeah, pizzas, yes, in restaurants I think I also eat with my fork and knife.
But do you still cut them into, triangles, or you just... Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I need to think about it. I'll let you know next time I go and eat a pizza. But anyway, the reason why I said that, it's about style. We do what suits us best. The fact that the person in front of you, and this person in front of me looked at me and was like, but this is how I like to have my burger. And I was like, you know what? Amazing. It's weird, but amazing.
It's weird for you.
But that's what I said. I said, it's weird for me, but amazing that you don't care about what other people think right now. Or that you drink your beer in a, with something in it because this is how you like to have beer, or that you whatever, find your own things. And if we go back to life and lifestyle, and that's what we're here to talk about today, find the things that you like most, that you enjoy most, and you can be proud of doing them, and don't give a crap about what other people think. Okay, find it for you, but be open to adopt new things, because you move to a new place. By definition, you will discover new things. You will discover new food. You will discover new ways of living. As Maayan said, if you take the Spain example, you might want to adopt siesta. You might want to eat earlier, eat later. Adapt.
When I
the
first
country.
came to France, I was 20 years old. I came to work here, and I worked in a company. I was the receptionist of the office, and they said to me, okay, so you work from 9 to 5, but at the middle you have an hour 30 of break, and you go out of the office and don't come back before the break ends. And what am I going to do with my 1 hour and a half break? 10 minutes eating, and what's next? And my boss was like, I don't care, do whatever you want, just don't come back. And I'm, yes, but I'm the receptionist. If there's no one here, then what will happen? And he said, yeah, it's a break. The whole office is, out for lunch. And I couldn't understand this, way of doing things, because I came from Israel, from the army, where I had 30 minutes to go, change, eat my lunch, wash the dishes, change again, and
shower, sleep.
And I was like, what's happening? And what will I do now? And I had no choice but to adapt a new way of, living, a new lifestyle. Actually, I enjoyed it so much. I began, I ate my lunch in 10 minutes. Then I took a walk, read a book. I had so much fun during these lunch breaks. When I came back to Israel, I was like, yeah, what's up with my lunch break? What happened to that? I had such a great time. And it just disappeared, okay?
So enjoy it.
So yeah, you might find it weird at the beginning, but we say a lot about look at challenges as opportunity. Well, it's weird now, but how can you use it so it serves you? Life gave you something that's given. That's it. You won't change it. How can you use it?
Yeah.
But
and put it into. And here is a great example, because life gave you something, but you still made it your own. Because if you'll ask a French person, or I know many people, they will say, okay, on my 1 hour and a half lunch break, I actually go to the gym. Other people will go swimming. Some people will meet with friends. Some people
will go to the restaurant for an hour and a half
and eat for an hour and a half. Other people will make calls,
do their shopping,
yeah. Whatever. Everyone, this is where your personal style come into place.
Yeah.
So you decide what you're doing. You have certain things that are giving, adopt new things, but edit your own style so it works for you. Because let me tell you this, if you had to go every single day for an hour and a half in a restaurant, you would not have liked your lunch breaks.
Probably not.
But the fact that you've done it your own and in a way that served you and you enjoyed it, well, it became something enjoyable and nice. And this is what we're here to tell you. Your life abroad should be about enjoyment and about fun and about finding things that makes you feel your best self, no matter where you live.
Yeah.
And every place will bring you new things and new discoveries.
Yeah, and embrace them and try new things, Don't stop yourself just because you don't know this way of living, okay?
Yeah. Just live.
Just live, that's it. Okay, so bye. Super easy tip, just live.
Live your life. This is what we're here to say.
Let's maybe recap, of how do we, get a new lifestyle?
Okay.
So first,
ask yourself, what is it that makes you feel like your best self? The clothes, the house decoration, the hobbies, the spare time,
the things that you eat, you do, how you talk to people, how you meet new people, how you socialize, how you party.
Ask yourself, make this like a quiz for yourself. What are the things that you want to have in your life?
So that's number one, ask yourself. Number two would be to experiment, try new things. Even if they don't feel at first like things you might enjoy or might serve you. Try them anyway, That's the only way to discover new things, and maybe it's a fit.
And I'll add to that even things you think you really don't like because you didn't like them back home, or you didn't like them 10 years ago, or you didn't like them a month ago when you last tried it, try them again. You never know.
Yeah.
You might discover that now you actually like them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
absolutely.
you can learn a lot of amazing things about yourself.
Yeah, and I think the third thing will be to bring yourself to everything that you do. Don't neglect those values that you have, those things that you want, your desires. Bring whatever it is that you are into everything that you do. So make this lifestyle yours.
And then whenever someone asks you, what is your lifestyle? Mine. Unique. This is the way I live.
Yeah.
Select the lifestyle that you really enjoy living.
Yeah, and you know, it's not about adopting other people's lifestyle, okay? You know, there are people say, yeah, I have a minimalistic lifestyle. I have a traveler's lifestyle. They all have all kinds of, you know, labels on them.
Yeah.
Create your own. You don't need anyone else, you know. You can look at them, get inspired. That's fine.
And take whatever you like from what you see outside. It's fine. Like, there's so many coaches like us out there that will tell you that the best way to live is to wake up at 5 a.m. and to do this and to eat only that and to exercise in a certain way.
I tried it.
We've tried it. But it doesn't work because there's no one-fit-all formula for everyone in their way to live. So what we're telling you here is take everything that you see out there, experience, and decide what is your unique formula of life, and find people that actually enjoy living a similar lifestyle so you can share this lifestyle with others. But it doesn't have to have everything cloned, like you need everyone to do exactly the same thing as you do.
Yeah.
You just need to be able to be like, okay, well, here I'm experiencing more, here I'm adapting a little bit more, here people are adapting to me, and that's great.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, the whole idea is to create a lifestyle that you can wake up in the morning and say, yeah, I can't wait to live this day. And it makes me feel good because I created this thing that I actually enjoy.
Yeah, I think that sums up great our talk for today. So if you listen to us until now, we are super proud of you. We're inviting you to go and make a list. Think of that. Don't make like a list. Just think of what is this lifestyle that you are living, that you want to be living, that serves you best. Share with us. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah, absolutely. You can even, you know, book a call with us. See, maybe we can help you know, figure out what is it that you want to be your lifestyle.
Yes, so you can be your best self. I had an amazing call again with you, not call session, show with you guys. And yeah, thank you very much for listening to us, and we'll see you next week, Wednesday. We're gonna be here.
Yeah.